Welcome back in your morning medical news. As we mark the end of National Stroke Month, more young people are being diagnosed with cervical artery dissections, which are tears in a neck artery that are a major cause of stroke. A new study shows hospitalizations have quadrupled over the last 15 years. And if you crack your neck like I do, you'll want to hear this. Bradley Blackburn reports.
Michael Clayton was just 33 years old when his week-long headache turned into something much worse.
All of a sudden, the left side of my face started tingling. I sat up, I got kind of dizzy, lost my balance a little bit.
His roommate rushed him to New York's Mount Sinai Hospital, where doctors diagnosed he was having a stroke.
Kind of in disbelief because I thought, strokes are normally for somebody who's 60, 70, 80.
The cause, a cervical artery dissection, a tear in the artery in the neck that provides blood flow to the brain and can lead to blood clots.
This is where the dissection is, that irregularity there.
Dr. Hazem Shawaya says Clayton's stroke was likely due to a common behavior, neck cracking.
Trauma is not necessarily something that is very big or catastrophic as people would think. We think of things like neck cracking. We think of things like chiropractor adjustments of the neck. Even certain extreme positions in yoga, whiplash injuries.
A recent study found hospitalizations for cervical artery dissections have increased from 11 cases per million to 46 per million over 15 years.
I think this increase is likely caused by a few things. One, the incidence may actually be increasing, but two, our recognition of it may be also on the rise.
After his stroke, Clayton's mom stayed with him for months as he relearned how to walk and even swallow.
My angel, my mom, she's the best.
Nearly 2 years later, he's grateful he survived and is able to warn others.
If you notice something that's not normal, go get checked out. It's worth it. And don't crack your neck.
Strokes can happen to anyone.
I'm trying. Art tells me to stop cracking my neck too. The increase in hospitalizations for cervical artery dissection has been observed in all age groups, but it is largest among people over age 65. And the first report from the Trump administration's Make America Healthy Again Commission, released last week, appears to be rife with errors. The report contained more than 500 references to studies, government reports, and news articles, some of which were wrong or didn't exist. Former White House coordinator Dr. Ashish Jha warned that recent changes to how the National Institutes of Health could cause the public to lose trust in our health agencies.
The CDC director makes these kinds of decisions. This is all happening behind closed doors. It feels very capricious, and it's certainly not based on scientific evidence. And that is the thing that I think worries all of us the most. The idea that medical science will no longer go through peer review, it will ultimately undermine credibility of the NIH.
Some experts speculate the errors were the result of using artificial intelligence to create the report. The Department of Health and Human Services hasn't responded to questions. A life-saving device placed on Mount Everest already proving its worth. An Englishman stationed a defibrillator on the world's highest peak, and within weeks it helped revive a young French climber. David Sullivan, who lost 4 close friends to heart problems, says he cried tears of joy when he learned his machine made that critical difference at the top of the world.
I've done something worthwhile to give someone else and a family the chance to keep their daughter and for her to go on and have a great big life.
The life-saving success comes at a fitting time. This week marks 72 years since 2 climbers first reached the summit of Mount Everest. Sullivan is on a mission to teach CPR and deliver defibrillators to remote, high-risk locations like Everest.